everyone, it's Fantayzia. So the long-awaited inZOI build is finally here. So I took longer than I expected to get this up. This is the family home for my inZOI family Let's Play, and they're actually on a different lot. You might notice we're not on the same lot. So the reason this took me so long is one, because, well, building inZOI houses just takes me forever to begin with. I usually just build a little bit each day, I don't know. The second thing is, basically, I had to do a little speed run. I did mention this in some other videos, but if you didn't see those, pretty much, I was like, okay, this doesn't feel right because we still had a baby. I was unable to move them to a different lot, and I really just pictured them living on a different lot. I wanted to stay in the same world with them. You know, I was expecting to move them to a different lot in Bliss Bay, and then you guys know I was trying to do that with you all, and we couldn't because we had a baby. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I ended up playing off camera until Rowan aged up to a child, and honestly, I'm so glad I did that. So there's a little bit of a time skip, but I obviously made sure that nothing big happened or anything like that. So yeah, but in the next episode, I'm gonna have a little update and all that, and yeah, we're gonna play in the new house. So I'm so excited. I went for a modern look on the outside this time. I feel like their old house, well, that one was modern too, but I feel like it looked more like family home from the outside. You know, I feel like you could just tell it was a family home. This one, I feel like could be any sort of home from the outside, but then you go in and there's definitely family vibes, but it's also very modern. So yeah, I just I don't know. I really love building modern stuff in inZOI because the way everything just looks, I don't know. And also, I feel like I'm still waiting for some more furniture to do some different style builds, you know? I feel like with the Chihaya update though, we did get some good stuff, so I did incorporate that into this lot. Not every room is very modern. I feel like Lena and Sebastian's bedroom is not as modern, just because I feel like Lena has this certain style for her. I don't know. You guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about if you watch the Let's Play, but I just always have to have the bedroom reflect that. In the old house, I feel like the bedroom really reflected her style, and then same with this house. So another really exciting thing is I'm of course I'm talking ahead, but that's okay because I'm just too excited. The backyard has the gardening stuff for Lena, so you guys will see that, and there's a pool and everything. So very, very excited. One thing though, when we do get to the backyard, for some reason I couldn't put a ladder to get in the pool. I think they can just jump in anyway, right? But I don't know why it wasn't letting me put the ladder. It just was saying that we can't. I don't know. And I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, I'm just so excited to get back into my inZOI Let's Play. And you guys may know that I am starting another one. This one's not going anywhere, but I'm just going to have two. So yeah, I feel like I actually have the space on my channel now to have two Let's Plays going for inZOI because I'm not doing Sims. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm so excited. So I'm waiting until I, have the October update, which should be so soon. I am so freaking ready. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. I'm just so excited. I'm excited for both the October update and then the December one. So I don't know if I'll end up wanting to do another inZOI Let's Play when the December update happens. Who knows? It's just really fun because with this game being a newer life sim, there's so many different Let's Plays I can still explore. And so that's really exciting. But yeah, I just can't wait. So anyways, basically with this build, I wanted it to kind of match the surroundings, and that's why I built the outside the way that I did. Because initially I was gonna do just blue suburban type of energy, but then I was like, no, let's switch it up. We're gonna change it up. And it may not look like it in the footage, but I took so long building the outside for whatever reason because I was going with the flow. I didn't have any inspiration photos or nothing. I do that for some reason when I build an inZOI. I just go into it and do whatever. So I mean, I hope you guys like it. I feel like I just kind of taught myself to build with inZOI. Let me know down below if you did the same, because I don't know. I feel like usually I'll be watching tutorials, but I didn't really do that with inZOI, and yeah, I probably should. I feel like the only builds that I really watch is Zoebean's builds, which, oh my goodness, guys, go check out Zoebean if you have not. Amazing, 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 amazing. I literally don't even know how she does it because I don't know how she does it, but all her builds just are so incredible. I don't even know how she thinks to decorate the way she decorates, but everything is just so gorgeous. I've shown some of her stuff before in different videos of mine, but yeah, just like so in love. But like as far as like actual building tutorials, you know, just building an entire house from the start to finish, yeah, I haven't really watched those. And so I just kind of go with it. But I feel like inZOI building is so therapeutic for me. I get so into it and I'm just like focused on that and only that. I don't know. Like no distractions, nothing. And I just love it. So let me know if you guys feel that way, because I feel like everyone's kind of different with inZOI building. Some people really love it like I do, and others kind of feel like it's like overwhelming or like confusing and stuff. I will say it takes a little bit to get used to, you know, especially if you're used to building in other life sims. It's definitely different, but I almost like it better. No, I do like it better. It's a process, and I definitely need to like I don't build very often because it's a whole thing. But like I don't know, when I do it, I'm just like, okay, I love this. This is like my favorite game for building, I would say. So by the way, if you guys have any building simulator games suggestions, let me know in the comments, because I would be down to play some of those. I know there was some suggestions for, oh my god, what is it called? Is it Town to City or something like that? Oh, I don't know. You guys might know what I'm talking about. I'm just like, wait, is that what it was called? I think so. I will be trying that either way, if that's the correct title. But yeah, I've been seeing that and I really want to try that. I have no idea how to play it, but I think it could be fun. And yeah, if there's just like, I know that's not well, like you're building a city or whatever, but like I'm talking just like building simulators where you're building the way you can in inZOI, but it's like just for building. I don't know. I think that could be fun. Like I want to play House Flipper and everything too. I don't know. There's so many different things that I want to play, so I don't know if I'll get around to playing everything I want to play. But yeah, anyway, and going back to the build, I was also tempted to kind of put some Halloween stuff, but I mean, it's not Halloween time in this Let's Play, so I decided against it. And of course, like I have some custom content that's Halloween, but we don't have the update yet. So I don't know. I might put some stuff down when we get the update, but again, sadly, we're not in the Halloween time in this save, which makes me sad, but that's okay. We're kind of like ahead now. Like we were in the fall time, and then yeah, I think now we're like officially in winter, right? Which is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I can't believe, I still can't believe I've been playing with this family since early access dropped. Like I'm just like so happy that I stuck with this family, because you guys, oh my goodness, my off-camera family that I have shown you guys, they have a little girl. It's like my only family that actually had a little girl and she's so freaking cute. I've done like a current household on them before, so you guys may know what I'm talking about. But and like I built their house and I loved them, and I mean I still love them, but I haven't played with them, and I'm just like, oh my god, I need to play with them. But yeah, I have a really bad habit of just like, okay, I'm like addicted to working. I feel like I've like never said that before, but I'm so serious. Like I feel like whenever, okay, I take it back. I was gonna say whenever I'm playing games, I'm always recording, but that's only with computer games. Like I do play my Nintendo Switch and stuff, and I also just got Stardew for my Nintendo Switch because I was like, I need to also play it. Like I have it for my computer, of course, but then I'm like, I need to also play it on my Switch, like in bed. So yeah, I literally bought it again. But besides that, like when it comes to computer games, I feel like I'm only playing them when I'm recording, just because I'll go to play something and I'll be like, oh my god, wait, I want to record this though. And so like, yeah, it's just like a bad habit. Well, it's not a bad habit, but yeah, like anything I'm playing, I want to share it with you guys. So yeah, that's hard because then it just, I don't know, if I go play inZOI, I'm just like, oh my god, but I want to record this, and so like I need to record it, like you know, and then like even if I'm like playing my inZOI current household off camera, something happens and I'm like, oh my god, I want to do an inZOI current household video. So I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like I love that, but yeah, and yeah, like I just, and then like editing, I'll just like be so ready to edit and I'll just like go, and I know like I need to not do that because I'm gonna burn myself out, but I've always been like that. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys like the dining room. I tried to do something different than their old house because some of the furniture in this house is similar to the old house. I wouldn't say it looks like the old house though, but I mean, I felt like maybe they like brought some of their furniture over, and then some furniture they just like got a bunch of new stuff. Like, I don't know. That's kind of like the idea behind that. Cause yeah, there was some pieces where I'm like, this was the exact same thing in the old house, right? But yeah, I think that's completely fine. So yeah, I don't even know like what to tell you guys as far as like my thought process, the design, and just like all of that. Like, I tried to just kind of think of them as I went, and you know, I know that they're like a cozy family, but then like they really like the modern stuff. And so yeah, I just feel like it's definitely a similar style to their old home. I'm really excited for you guys to see the upstairs. I was gonna say I think the upstairs is my favorite, but then I do really like the downstairs. I don't know. Maybe the upstairs is my favorite. I just really like it. And like, it's just perfect for them. And I have the two little boys sharing a room. And I know their age groups are kind of, I don't know. I just feel like the age gaps for the three brothers are not exactly how I would have wanted, because, you know, like Rowan was very unexpected. I did not expect Lena and Sebastian to try for another baby, because I didn't tell them to do that. They did it on their own, and I still can't believe that. But yeah, like, I was thinking they're done with having kids because they were getting older, and yeah, then all of a sudden we had another baby come along. So I feel like the age gap between Rowan and Connor, like, I wish they were a little closer in age, because I think Connor's gonna age up soon. I don't know. I need to like recheck that. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Their room is big enough where they can share a room, like, even when Connor's an adolescent. And you know, with adolescents, it's just supposed to be a preteen, so I mean, that's like young still anyways. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. But Luca has like his own room, and he has a double bed now and all of that, so I'm really excited for you guys to see that. But yeah, like with the living room, I feel like it is very similar to their old living room. I feel like they kept the same table. They did get a new couch though. It's still like the L shape, but it is a different one. And I don't know. I kind of wanted to switch it up. But I definitely feel like some pieces they brought over from the old home. And I would imagine they just also like sold a bunch of their furniture. Like, you know, they had quite a bit of money. But I guess they would have even just had that amount from selling their house, because that was the idea. I kind of feel like they owned that house and they sold it. So what I will say is I'm really glad with the amount of money they have left. I feel like it's not too much, not too little. It's just perfect, because like, I don't know, I'm just like proud of my little Zoes. Because I mean, I feel like, okay, Sebastian does work hard, but I feel like he has a perfect balance between work and being a dad and a husband. And so, yeah, I don't feel like he's just been like working his whole life constantly. You know, I feel like it's just, there's been a nice balance. And of course, like, Lena's even a stay-at-home mom, and I just feel like they are making it pretty good for themselves. I want to know, you guys, like, if you have been playing inZOI, like, do you find it easy or difficult to make money? I am just curious, like, are you more likely to cheat the money in the game? Because yeah, I haven't like needed to do that. We're just good. So, oh, another thing is with like the TV area, I kind of did something different. I didn't know how I felt about it, but then I was like, you know what? It's different. I like it. So we have the TV, and then there's two plants, the same plants on either side. And then I put speakers, and like usually I would put the speakers right beside the TV, but I don't know. We just had the plants there. I don't know. Oh, another thing. I wanted them to have their car in the front, you know, that car that's just like decor. But that car that's in the catalog is freaking $50,000. So I was like, never mind. And so instead, I just put two hopscotches in the driveway, which I think is fine. I do hope they make it so like you can actually park your cars in your driveway. Because right now, like, of course, you can just like spawn your vehicle, or like it's called like mount or whatever. So yeah, like it's just like you can't like park it in the driveway like that. And so I do hope that becomes a thing, but I'm like okay with that for right now. Or even just like more decorative cars. I would really like cheaper ones because, you know, they are just decorative. So I was like, there's no way I'm gonna spend $50K which I can't believe I did that the last time. But this time I was like, no, we got 3 kids. I have all these beds to buy, all these different things. And like with Luca getting older, I feel like his room was pretty expensive. You know, I got him like that gaming PC setup and all that. But yeah, so the parents' room, I just love it. It's so Lena, and it's different than the old bedroom, but like it's still so Lena. This is exactly what she would want. So I definitely think she designed it, and I think she just adores it. So I got her a little vanity again and put like a hair straightener, a blow dryer, all of that. So yeah, I feel like everything in this room is just Lena. I think Sebastian doesn't really care, as but he didn't before either. So yeah, I love it. This is where I used a lot of the Chihaya stuff, like the dresser, everything. I think it's like, yeah, literally like all Chihaya stuff. And I feel like it goes really well in here, you know? I don't think you need to only use that furniture when you're in Chihaya. Now, I am still going to be having them go on a vacation in Chihaya. I know like for a little bit I was like, oh, like maybe they'll move there. But no, because it does mess with the relationships, and like Luca has all these friends and I've given them makeovers, and I feel like Lena has her one and only best friend in Bliss Bay, and you know, I can't just take them away from that because it literally like pauses their relationships essentially. They just like don't exist while they're there. So yeah, I think they'll just go on a vacation and then they'll come back. I think that would be the best bet. And I think they definitely need the vacay. I also feel like right now could be the best time for that, you know, because, well, I was gonna say, because like I think it's winter time, and I was gonna say it's like a little chilly, but not really, because in Bliss Bay it's like California, so it's still been pretty nice out, but not as nice as usual, you know. I feel like the temps drop a little bit. So Luca's bedroom, I really love it. Honestly, it's simple, it's clean, but it's exactly what I would picture for him. At first I was iffy, and then I was like, no way, this is exactly what he would have for a bedroom. So yeah, like I love his comforter and everything. Oh, and so I got him like, you know, a gaming PC, right? And so I feel like he is into playing games, but then I was like, what else? And so I actually got him some instruments. So I think he's gonna get into that. You guys can see there. Yeah, definitely want to work on his skills with that stuff. I want him to play the guitar and everything. And I want him to get into working out. So I got him some weights, and I also got him a baseball bat. I did want them to like bring their treadmill over from the other house, so I put the treadmill there. And yeah, I was so excited to kind of like have his character grow. So I can't wait for that. Let me know, what is your favorite room in the house, like as far as the bedrooms? Like, I'm curious because I feel like I can't decide. Like, I love Luca's bedroom, but then you guys will see me do the little boy's bedroom, and that one's really cute too. I was indecisive about it because, you know, since they're gonna share a room, I was like, okay, how can I do this? So I decided to give them both the race car beds, and then I just had a theme of red and blue because I thought that would be colors they can agree on. It doesn't really have anything to do with the fact that they're both boys or nothing. I just literally feel like those are the two colors they would agree on, you know? So that's what I did. And yeah, I like that their beds are like on either side of the wall, but they're like close to one another. This kind of makes me think of like a twin boys bedroom, but they're not twins. So, I mean, do you guys get that energy? Because I definitely do. But yeah, like I got the little play kitchen and all that, and the racetrack. I felt like that was perfect. I feel like they both really like cars, you know? I feel like they're both in that phase. So I was like wishing there was even more toys that had to do with cars, but I also placed down like some vehicle little toys and stuff too. But yeah, I was like kind of struggling with the rug and stuff like that. I kept messing around with it, and yeah, in the end I feel like I just kept it simple, but it's also just like, I don't know, it definitely feels like a true kid's bedroom. Like I put toys everywhere, and then like the little mirrors, I feel like some things maybe I wouldn't usually use, but then I was like, you know what, this is for kids. So like I ended up putting stickers on stuff on the wall too, just because they would do that. So yeah, like beside their beds, there's just like stickers and stuff. And I feel like they just literally stuck them on the wall. So yeah, like I was like, you know what? Not like, it doesn't need to be all perfect. Like we can have some random stickers and stuff. Like this is exactly how it would be. They're two little boys. So yeah, I'm really, really excited that they're both little kids at the same time. You know, it's not going to last long. So I'm really excited to kind of like have them get really close. I feel like they'll be playing together all the time. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, next episode, we are going to be exploring all sorts of different things. We're going to be exploring all the personalities of the kiddos, and we're going to have Alina start her gardening because I have been waiting, waiting. And yeah, next up is a vacation to Chihaya. I don't know exactly when that's gonna happen, but definitely soon. So I guess whenever like it feels right. But I seriously love the location of their new house. Like they can just like look out to the beach. I'm so happy that I ended up doing this. Like I know there was a little time jump, and now like Rowan's not a baby anymore. You guys didn't get to see like the rest of him being a baby. But like, you know, I feel like we were babied out quite literally because they had 3 sons, and it just felt like baby after baby after baby, which love the babies in inZOI, but I think we needed a break and we needed some time to like actually do personality progression. So yeah, like I think it's actually better that I skipped ahead because now it's like we can really start some character development, right? So because yeah, I feel like every time we have a baby, we're kind of just like in this waiting game for them to like age up, just to kind of see like how their personality is going to grow and all of that. And what's exciting though is there's supposed to be like some updates and stuff to babies for the October update, or is that one for the December? I don't know, you guys, but I'm really excited regardless. I cannot wait. Yeah, I feel like babies are going to get better and better, and I'm really excited to see them make infants look more like infants because they did say they want to do that and like get rid of like the full set of teeth. So thank goodness. I am so glad people were vocal about that because the inZOI team is so open to listening to the feedback and making this the game that we really want it to be. But yeah, we're coming to an end here with the build. We're going to go into some photos. There's a lot of photos because your girl can't stop taking photos of builds because it's just like so aesthetically pleasing with the realistic graphics and the lighting, you guys. Oh my goodness. I took so many pictures of the living room. I didn't insert all of them, but like the lighting coming in, like inZOI killed it with the lighting. I literally cannot. It is so gorgeous. Literally chef's kiss. It couldn't get any more perfect than this. Let me know if you guys feel the same. But you guys, with that, I really hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you guys are looking forward to another episode of my inZOI family Let's Play. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, everyone.